Now from the home of the...
Play ball.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Gets this one down. The man is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Play ball.
Standing in, Cole, the man, he went deep in the contest last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to.
In now, Mitch Garver. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Garver.
Ready on 1 and 2.
1-1-1.
His way on, but this is popped up. The man is there, and he has it for the out.
We're back now as the Rangers prepare for their at-bats here in the third. And this lineup has been a huge break.
Coming to the plate now, the man. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll get in there safely.
Good job.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Polanco.
Double play ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. Coming to the plate now, Cole, the man. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he falls behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was
hit high and deep out there to left center field. Buxton going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Twins.
MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Mike Minor gets the... Stepping in, the man comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play...
And now they've got him in a rundown. And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Runners off for second. A bouncer to the left side. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Now batting, the man, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1 the count. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, the man is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Base
hit to left field. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Line toward the gap in left center. One run scores. That gets down as one run is in. The relay. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Dave Hoberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life. Stepping up now, the man, he singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Career line against Shelby Miller. Comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of it.
Ready once again for the man.
The first baseman.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Patrick Wisdom, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight.
Severino.
On the ground at first. The man is right there, and he'll step on the bag himself. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Afternoon baseball. Now at the plate, Cole, the man, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The man.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Cole, the man, he went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the corner and slicing foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready now for Baltimore. Dwight Smith Jr. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Lots of 1-1-1 left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Cole, the man. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Frazier.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, James Hope. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Stepping up to the plate, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Spinning a throw back to second, and the runner back. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So striding in, Patrick Wisdom. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole, the man. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Barton Harley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Up the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he is in there. Riding in once again, the man. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game. Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder. Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Texas came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Steven Matz wins his 3rd of the season. Manny Santana couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. Shelby Miller takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Okay.